Morning. We're long. Just so you know, we're long. Um, Hi everyone. So we are long Nasdaq and ES at the same time. Basically, I have two thoughts on my mind right now. The fact that we're still bullish, but on a daily basis, I'm aware that we have all these candles, and we usually, when you see something like this, you're gonna see just a run through liquidity and just like a run lower as well. However, ES did not reach all-time high when it comes to September's contract. So I'm basing my thesis on the fact that we're bullish on a daily. We're still bullish. We're trading inside this daily fair value gap. Meanwhile, we have a breaker, low, high, lower, low, higher, high. And it's a 5-minute fair value gap together with this 1-minute fair value gap. So we have all these confluences that are telling us that we're going to go higher. Plus, we just took two relatively equal lows, and we have two relative equal highs and three relative equal highs over here. Meanwhile, on ES, we're waiting for all-time highs. So what I'm guessing right now is that we dipped so much, we took all this liquidity on ES. Meanwhile, on Nasdaq, I'm sorry. Meanwhile, on ES, we are still very bullish. As you can notice, all these lows have not been taken on ES. We have SMT. At the same time, we're all-time highs. Everything can happen. At the open, we can just drop, take this, and then move higher, which is something very plausible. But I like the fact that we have here a breaker and we have a 5-minute and 1-minute fair value gap. So, and we have also relative equal highs, which is something that I really like to chase. I think they are very accurate to chase in terms of liquidity. They act like a strong magnet. So with all that in mind, it's worth risking $30 for this setup. Meanwhile, I'm very, very mindful of the fact that we're at all-time highs. And for us right now, we need to have like 3 or 4 1-hour green candles, which sounds a bit improbable right now. However, I believe the risk reward factor is just gonna make us buy this one. But I'm keenly aware that at the open we can just be taken out and still move higher. So it's an opportunistic trade. However, the risk reward is in our favor and it can just drop on us right now. But I just like the fact that we have a fair value gap here and this breaker, in addition with everything that I just mentioned. And yeah, I recovered well. Yesterday it was a good day in the afternoon, and this morning I made $80 by shorting this one, but on ES. So yeah, that's why right now I decided just to try this long. I think it's a good idea. But I'm keenly aware of the fact that we have so many relative equal lows here. Like right now we're trying to guess the bottom, and that's not usually very profitable in my opinion. I don't like the fact that we're not up there yet. It doesn't confirm my bias. Let's see. What else I would like? I don't want to risk it because I still believe we can go lower a bit. I was thinking to place my stop loss at 599. So if you have the stomach for it, I would suggest you to do so. I think it would be the odds will be more in your favor due to the fact that we're gonna have open volatility at 9:30. And yeah, basically you enter right now and your stop loss would be 599 and your profit target would be 781. Bear in mind the trend is bearish, so right now we're trying to pick a bottom. and most of the times it's not working, but we have a lot of confluences that are telling us that we should try at least. Right now, look, we have this. Usually this is a short, right? You short here, this is a stop loss, and goes down, bum. But yeah, this 5-minute fair value gap encourages me to try it. I'll have to place my stop loss here, which means I need to add another 45 to my trade. So don't want to add $45. A minute. Yeah. This one I did not notice here. Yeah, and we have on the 3 minute this one as well, so don't know if I like that. We're trading below midnight and below the 8:15 news. So we're in a discount and we're looking for longs. So by the book, we're in a good position in that regard. Meanwhile, we're fighting the trend a bit. Yeah, this one would be a very optimistic buy right here. I never buy these ones. In order for me to buy reversals, I want some type of breakers. And we have breaker here and breaker here, so. Let's see, maybe we can spot this reversal. Usually I would not try this type of longs because we're still against the trend. However, we're close to all-time highs. On a daily, we're bullish. On a weekly, we are bullish. We have the power of 3 on our side, which is like, if you want this candle to close green, you already have the tail or the wick or however you want to call it. So yeah, we have a lot of reasons on why we should be in this trade. However, I'm not happy that we did not confirm the reversal, because the confirmation would be for me to trade above this high and to close a candle above this high, and this is kind of like what I wanted before the open. Now, most realistic would be for me to move my stop loss at 600, 599. Decisions. I'll be honest, these are the toughest market conditions I've seen this year. The beginning of the year was amazing. I was passing challenges every 2 days, and not just any challenges, $9,000 accounts. Now I'm at break even. You have seen, like, I've started this account with 500, now we're 580, and I've been trading it for a month. So yeah, we are at break even right now because of this consolidation. No, it's just very difficult to trade nowadays. And this is something I had a business meeting with a potential investor. Someone wants to invest like 10,000. And I was just talking to him about the market conditions and how this is not an appropriate time to expect big results. Even the best traders are at break even right now. And we've been talking about Robin's Cup and what is a realistic return on your investment if you're day trading and if you're a good one and you're profitable. And right now the futures championship in Robin's World Cup is at 300% in 6 months. So everything you see online, all these gurus trying to sell you the dream, believe me, guys, it's not happening. You're seeing right now the struggle with me live every day. The only thing you're not seeing are my afternoon after stream sessions, which don't offer very often. I don't trade too much when I'm not streaming. 10 o'clock is my best hour to trade, between 8:30 and 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock, sorry. But yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough. Mm. Trading above this short-term high, this swing high, would give me comfort towards the open. I don't see it happening so far. Um, so yeah, there is a possibility for me to uh, manage an account live of someone else's and trade with 10,000, but that's still in the talks. We'll see about it. I was thinking content-wise that would be interesting. That's why I even considered. So unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna trade above 659 at the open, but I would have considered to add more. Otherwise, I will just be patient now. My only concern is the fact that ES is trying to reach this old three relatively cool lows. So meanwhile, we're trading still inside this fair value gap, but yeah. Also placed the position one contract on ES. And I guess I'm gonna be stopped out at the open. There is a chance they want to reach for this one first. If that's gonna happen, I'm not gonna trade anything else. I don't wanna guess the top of the market, therefore I don't wanna be short. I shorted only in pre-market because I anticipated for us to take these lows, but that's it. It's a very good moment to buy ES and risk only. We have like a 1 versus 10 risk reward right now on ES. Not anymore. After this candle. Let me show you. Yeah, basically you buy this fair value gap right here, right now. And yeah. I have the day with before ES if it really wants to pop. For Nasdaq would be 781, but yeah, let's see. Would be nice, 781, but I believe it's very high from what I'm noticing right now. It's a bit optimistic maybe. Depends on the speed, actually, it's not. Yeah, you should journal for sure and understand your behavior. Right now, even without journaling after all these years, I kind of, at the end of the day, when I journal and I'm looking at my trade, I'm like, yeah, I did it again. I know what I did wrong and whatnot. So journaling is important. It makes you understand your behavior. So next time when you're gonna feel inclined to do the same, you will think twice. The open is gonna be aggressively. Let's see. I don't believe I'm gonna have a chance to add. I'm either gonna be stopped out or it's just gonna jump. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. I like ES. What ES is doing here? I'm gonna add one more on ES. Mm-hmm. 685 right now would be nice. And now I'm gonna move to break even. ES is very bearish. And I don't like that. Because I just added there. I got stopped out on ES. Yes. Break even trade. I'm looking at ES. If it's lagging, I'm gonna buy it. Whoever followed me on Nasdaq, I advise for you to get out and take the profit, just due to the fact that ES is very bearish. So right now you would have a decent profit. So yeah, just get out. Yeah, I think of because of yes, we're gonna turn bearish right now. Yeah, that's why I suggested you 685 is your target. Just get out. If you're still in the trade, get out. Yeah, I still want to enter ES. So if you think Nasdaq is just gonna run, I still plan on adding trading ES if it turns bullish. But right now, everything looks bearish. The only reason I'm still in this trade because I'm at break even and I like the market structure. I like the fact that we have a breaker here and the bodies are respecting this inversion fair value gap. Let's cover commissions. Beautiful move. 702 is the next target. I would aim for 739 at least, then I would consider cutting the trade in profit. I would still suggest everyone to get out because we can turn bearish very fast. If it's gonna lag and it's still gonna go higher, I can enter. But I need to wait for more confirmation from ES. Like what we're seeing here. Relative equal highs at 719. I still don't have confirmation from ES, so I'm not going to enter anything now. We still don't have a first presentation fair value gap on NASDAQ. I'm using this order blocks here as protection together with this inversion fair value gap. And I'm gonna use this 2-minute fair value gap. Yeah, I'm trailing my stop because we went higher without having any like type of like fair value gaps, like method of entry, which means if they're just looking for liquidity to the upside in order to reverse, that's fine. We're still gonna profit. But yeah. The breaking market structure would be 661, but trying my best to nurture this trade as much as I can without getting out too early. Okay, interesting. That's beautiful. Let's move profit a bit. But I believe 739 is reasonable at this point. Very good. Take parcels or get out. This is best case scenario. 739 would be 737 would be the next target. This should be a breakaway gap. 170. I'm out. 174 profit target. 781, I believe, is the last one. I'm just happy with the profit. There you go. If it's gonna trade above these highs, which I believe I will, I'll just 2 contracts. Okay, that's it. Profit target. Difficult. Let's try here first, and then we'll see. Let's switch. Yes, bear in mind it's only 9:48, so the price can still run. Meanwhile, Nasdaq is just putting on a clinic. I'm just happy we started early, so right now we're just in profit and we're risking only $40 just for ES, which is the sixth sister, which is lagging. If you're asking me, I believe Nasdaq can even go to 849. But yeah, I don't regret the fact that we got out of Nasdaq, even though it's gonna reach the ultimatum, because I was a bit concerned of this big candle. So meanwhile, this big candle can be just nothing, but it can be also an inversion fair value gap after we took these relative equal highs. So the only reason I'm longing ES is because it has not reached all-time high. It's lagging and we are still in a discount. But there is a lot of liquidity to the downside. I'm very skeptical about ES. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very, I'm happy to with yes right now, so I'll minimize my risk. I'm sorry. If we trade above these two relative equal highs, which are very obvious right here, I will add again, but I just don't like Nasdaq has done so much this morning, and ES is still acting. It's playing hard to get. So if their intention is to attack 627, that's okay. Because at the same time, I'm not very convinced about Nasdaq. If that fair value gap is gonna hold. This is one of the reasons I decided to get out. This candle was 27 points worth, which is a lot. On one E-mini, this candle is worth $500. So that's the reason. And I got out of the relative equal highs. Like I'm just very happy with my exit, even though this is gonna run. Now let's go back to yes. Let's trade above 249 so I can add some more. Mm-hmm. Nasdaq is gapping higher and ES is just not having it. Mm-hmm. Yep, Nasdaq is putting on a clinic. I don't mind for Nasdaq right now to switch gears and for me to be short. Such a difficult price action for US. At this point, you know Nasdaq is gonna go for 781. I would have loved to have 2 contracts on Nasdaq. It's only normal for ES to act like this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think shorting is in place this morning after this run on Nasdaq, and just ES showing extreme weakness. Extreme weakness. Yeah, we're going for 227 if we get stopped out. Confirmation would be the low of the 5-minute candle, which is this one. Yep. Obviously, I'm not going to short Nasdaq. I don't want to do that. If shorting only ES would be considered. But hey, we're still in the trade. But yeah, we did not respect this 1 minute fair value gap, so at this point can be an inversion one. This case of bullish for Nasdaq is the only reason why I'm not shorting ES right now. I would just be shorting this inversion fair value gap. Honestly, I just don't want to switch gears right now because this one is lagging. But it's on my mind. I wanna trade with a daily trend, which means we're bullish. So I'm looking for more longs than shorts. But I'm very convinced this might go lower. Let's see. Yes, exactly. Uh, but come on. I mean, my exit on Nasdaq was top tier at the top. Let's look for curiosity. Like at 718, which is the top. 2 candles standing my way. Yep. Beautiful trade. Let me take a picture. Beautiful entry, beautiful exit. Nothing to complain about, only about the fact that we entered the wrong pair, which was ES with 2 contracts. Power, speed. Right now, I'm not going to add anymore until I see some conviction, until I see a fair value gap being respected. Yeah, this is the 6-6 there, and it's coughing while it's going up the hill. Come on, yes, come on. So let's say we turn bullish all of a sudden on ES. Yeah, the chart doesn't look good on Nasdaq. So let's say we turn bullish on Nasdaq. If we take 781 and we're still behind on ES, I might just get out. But I'll be honest, 849 on Nasdaq looks yummy. I don't know if we're gonna attack it now, but looks very yummy. Like we have dipped so much, and now it's just gonna be like boom, boom, boom. Guess we'll wait and see. But this is making fun out of us. Yes. Wow. It's not such a big trade for ES, I'll be honest. It's only $60 compared to 170 that we had on Nasdaq, but hey, that's why I like trading Nasdaq. But ES on good days, like I'm seeing Nasdaq is amazing because you can profit a lot with one contract. But ES it does not break structure as much as Nasdaq, which means you might be having times when you see a fair value gap on Nasdaq that is not going to be respected the way you see here on ES. But more often, ES acts more like a gentleman than Nasdaq. Now it's the other way around because we have these three relative equal lows. So it's a constant battle, a tug of war between Nasdaq and ES. Nasdaq has bullish targets, meanwhile ES has bearish ones. And right now, under any conditions, I would just add on this fair value gap. But I want to trade above 249 and then I'll consider it. Come on, you old lady. Shall we add? Shall we not? Shall we add? Are we not? Not really convinced. On ES wanting to reach anything other than 253. See? Don't like this. Hmm. Okay, let's give it a benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna risk another $30 on this. Trading above 253 would be ideal because this is a breaker. Let's see. Let's see how we trade inside this CB. I would like speed, I would like closure above this dotted line. Reducing my risk, I'm going to use this order block here. 253 is the next target. After 253, I'm moving to break even. If we see Nasdaq reaching 781, I think yes, it's gonna start following as well. But see, we have a very, very bearish Dow. So difficult markets to be in. Very bullish candles on Nasdaq. Let's see, yes, following that. So 153 would be a break-even trade for us if we reach 253. I'm gonna move my stop loss basically. We're very close to 781 on Nasdaq. Truth be told, had I been trading only Nasdaq right now, I would have just been very profitable. Indeed, indeed. Nasdaq is having fun. No, but I said already, like, I still believe that the price is gonna reach close to 781. I just wanted to take the profit because we were above to the difficult highs. You never know when the market is just gonna turn on you. And yeah, I'm happy with my exit on Nasdaq. I don't regret the fact that we're out. I still wanted the action. That's why I decided to buy this fair value gap on ES and try to follow the price up. But yeah, when you trade with only one contract, you need to take early exits. Okay, yes, looks like it wants to do more. Mm-hmm. Yeah, CY also said it's important for us to trade above this candle because it's the 1 hour high. Break even. Not even considering wasting more time or money on this trade. So moving to break even, I'm deleting everything. We have touched the 8:15. So, and I don't like the way the 5 minute is presenting itself. So, yeah. This is a breaking market structure. This is a future breaker, low, high, low, low, higher, high. That's why you have this low resistance liquidity run. So I believe once we pass 253, is just gonna make a run for 600, 258. Sorry. So yeah, it's gonna happen fast, most probably. Mm. Tell me something fun, guys. You're thinking about exiting or what? Yeah, yesterday I caught the same short. That's why I recovered my account, my losses. Do it, 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 do it. It was aggressive. When you see the price being very aggressive, trail down. And what I mean, let me show you. But see, that's why it's not good to hold longs for too long. You look at the Dow. Dow is very bearish, and yeah, Nasdaq was the stronger suit today. Beautiful trade. I'm so happy. Like this was majestic. I cannot wait to edit the video and post another one on Friday. So I decided I'm gonna post videos every 4 days. Uh, so right here on Nasdaq yesterday. So the yesterday I shorted ES. I did not short Nasdaq. It was a bit different. It didn't reach the lows as much, but it was enough for me to cover my loss. But basically, the only reason I did not short Nasdaq is because it's still not. It did not reach the high. So otherwise I would have just shorted here, especially here if we had this inversion fair value gap being touched. It didn't happen. But basically, let's say you short here, you put your stop loss here or here. You see the price going down. Okay, what do you have right here? A fair value gap. You place your stop loss at 799. You see gapping down again, you see another fair value gap. You put your next stop loss at 776. And when you see all of this happening here, you look for fair value gaps. First you have this one and the new week opening up. This is where you trail your stop loss. Right here at 743. You see, go lower, lower, lower. Now it's a matter of preference. This is not a fair value gap. This one would be the only feasible one. This one would have stopped you out, but I would not use this one because of the volume imbalance. So if you want to wait and catch the big move, which I don't advise for you to do, even let's say you waited until 9, 10.58, 10.59, I would just place my take it profit below this low and you're done. You're done. You don't need to do too much. You place a short here, have 80. You're risking $40 with one contract and you get 200. So yeah. Okay, let me go back and trail my stop loss here as well. Look on the 5-minute. Yes, yes, yes. You know what? Oh, yes, yes, yes. I took one out. Yes, 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 baby. Took a partial because of this high. Trail my stop. Oh yeah, I already took the high basically, so. And Nasdaq already took those relative equal highs that I was talking about. So right now, let me Think about it. Basically, I'm risking only $10 or 30 because I'm trailing back, right? It's like 10.35. Mm-hmm. 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 Think about it. I have two videos because I traded Nasdaq, I exited, then I entered DS. So. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Let the price do what it wants to do. Uh, Most probably we exited too early on ES. I'll be honest, considering what happened on Nasdaq. But Dow Jones is very bearish. We just took a swing high. Meanwhile, we still have relatively cool lows. So yeah, I'm happy. Happy with how we treated everything. Maybe I'm not happy the fact that I got in and like this was a profitable trade. I don't mind buying, getting out. We got stopped out here. So the issue is like I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. I have 10 contracts in and out. There are $8 or something like this in commissions, which is a lot considering my account size. So I need to work on this. I need to work on me placing less orders due to commissions because I'm being charged a lot. I had to talk with the guys. 264 for the day. I mean, it's beautiful. Yeah, this is something I need to work on. My click to CTR, it's called. Let me see what the acronym stands for. But basically, I know that I need to improve my thumbnails. I know that. I need to improve my CTR. Let me see. Yeah, right now is a 2.1%, which is impressions click through rate, which is very low. Like a good CTR is 6%, mine is 2. So yeah, I'm losing a lot because of that. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna work a bit on. I don't really want to put my face out there. I'm already streaming. For me, like I'm camera shy. I know it's silly because I'm a streamer, but the only reason like I'm streaming and I have my camera on is because I would like for people to put a face to my content, but I don't feel so comfortable to put my face in thumbnails, to have it out there. I don't know why. Call me silly. So yeah, I'm gonna have to debate with myself a bit on that one. Yeah, I'll take all your feedback into account, and I'm gonna, for my next video, you'll see the changes. Thank you very much. It really helps. Yeah, you're right. Let me look at my analytics and see the percentage of mobile versus desktop. But you're right, you're right, you're right. One of the things like today, I knew we're gonna have an amazing day and I did not hold through with bigger conviction. But this is one model I'm gonna make a video on, like a video lesson. That I really wanna work on for a while. So it was very obvious to me at the open we're gonna have bullishness considering all the factors that I just mentioned. We swept liquidity to the downside. We had a breaker, we had fair value gap, we had relative equal highs. So, and on the daily, we had a bullish fair value gap. So, beautiful day today. Beautiful day. Um, yeah, my competitors, they have their thumbnails and everything is so clickbaity. I feel almost guilty for doing it. It's insane. Even people that I know they're traders in a good sense. They're profitable traders. They use like this stupid simple strategy made me this amount of money and everything is so clickbaity. But yeah. I used to work on a Google Ads project, so probably that's why I'm a bit biased and I'm not using clickbait type of thumbnails. I don't think it's how modern brain work. I mean, yeah, it's hacking into some of our brains uh, pattern of thinking, but it's just a cheap trick at the end of the day. I yeah. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, I know I need to improve it if I wanna get out there. Gen Z. I'll be honest, even for me, we're consuming so much social media. Believe me, it's affecting our brain. That's why I run. I do cardio a lot. Today I did 4 or 5 kilometers on a treadmill after my lifting session. So I'm trying to compensate with that, and I'm trying to stay away from social media. I don't have Instagram, Facebook, none of that. I have Twitter, so I need to get out of that one. Oh, I'm struggling reading books, and I used to read 1 to 2 books a week. So, and this is something that I'm trying to get back to. I'm trying to read books. I can read like 20 pages a day, but it's not enough. But I think you're ahead nowadays if you don't use social media other than business wise, like me trying to promote a business or something. But I think you can get ahead today if you work out um, and if you read and stay off social media. Like if you isolate yourself from all these things, all these distractions for a year, yeah, I believe you can be far away. I have Kindle and I had something that a website that I don't think I'm allowed to share it because it's not. I don't think it's legal. I don't want to talk about it. Uh, but yeah, I have some tricks up my sleeve as well. I'm using Kindle. Because I'll be honest, guys, some books are old and I cannot find them for Kindle. I cannot just literally buy them as much as I'm looking for them. So you need to find them in a PDF format or something, and there are certain websites that can help you with that. But yeah. Oh, you can use Tor. I'm sorry, man. Have you ever, any of you tried the dark web? You can find interesting there, things there. And I don't mean creepy stuff. But yeah. Get yourself a Kindle. It's very interesting. I have one for 5 years and it's just battery is insane still after 5 years, and I have used it. So I think it's a good investment. But yeah, I think I'm gonna finish my day, guys. There's nothing much more we can do here, and I like chatting with you, but at the same time I don't want to get any ideas and trade more. All-time highs. Yes, I don't know if today. I don't know if today. Like we have one, yes, we're trading right now inside the CP. Yeah. Bit upset I bet on the wrong horse today. Hmm. Could have been more patient. I don't really go on those marketplaces, but you can find a lot of publications. Like you can find a lot of free stuff. A lot of interesting things. Publications, old books, studies. Use Tor. I'm using Tor, and I'm not reaching really the dark web. I'm just using Tor, which is a different search engine, which allows you basically to visit other websites which are not allowed, most probably in my country, or you cannot find them through Google easily unless you type them. And even if you type them, they might say that the content is malicious. So basically, they're trying to keep away from those websites. And yeah, I'm not really going on deep dark web, but I'm using Tor. It's an interesting tool. It's a browser. Try to use it. It's interesting. But yeah, all-time highs, I don't really know. It can happen. Right now, I'm disappointed I did not. I mean, I'm not disappointed. Had I been waiting for ES until 780, my profit would be 280, right? But I lost initially $50 on ES. So my profit would be still at 220. But right now it's at 260 because I traded this fair value gap. So at the end of the day, I think we got out all right. Outcome was good. One thing I could have done better, place a partial here and let ES run. Yes. This little two relative equal highs here at 270. But that would mean only $50. So I think we did all right. Amazing day. I'm not going to complain about it. I would like to reach 1000 just to, have some momentum going. I'm going to try to the best of my abilities. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. After 1000 I would increase my my contracts for sure. around reach 1000. So yeah, yeah. I'm always trying to think. Which one did you trade it today, Nasdaq or ES, Ivan? Unfortunately, had you traded Nasdaq, you would have been profitable. Even more, you would have passed. But so the first step, and then you need 500. Okay, that's possible. But what I'm thinking about is you had a good day today. Don't trade NFP. I will stream tomorrow and I might consider trading paper account tomorrow. I don't I think my success rate during NFP days is like 20%. 1 out of 5 days I'm being profitable. So yeah. Tell you about what? NFP, yeah. It's extremely unpredictable. Your PD arrays, like your fair value gaps and order blocks, are not really respected. Mm. And you have a lot of consolidation, then you have like some splurge in price. Like, look at this joke of ES. Look at this joke. Now it's all bullish after it went silly on me. Oh, oh, oh. I love it. I love it. I love this type of candles. It shows why you should not hold trades for too long when you're day trading. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Beauty. You beauty. So yeah, happy with that. Happy we're out. So because of situations like this, you're gonna understand why I cut trades very early. And what would be beautiful? For the price to go to this relative equal lows 227. That would be majestic. Yeah, that would be beautiful. So Fridays are the same. Fridays are good only in case you had a consolidating or yeah, consolidating type of week where the price just took previous day's high, previous day's lows, but it was bound to range, like this type of days. If this was your week up and down, yeah, you would trade Fridays. And let's look at the Friday. See, you have a lot of movement on Friday. Have this high and until then. So, and even so, let's look at it. I'm curious, but Nasdaq would be better. If you are consolidating, Friday is a good day for trading because there is a lot of like this one. And this one we lost. We did not take advantage of it because we had such a frustrating week that we didn't see this short, but this was a beautiful short on this 5 minute down boom. So basically, if you're consolidating for the week, Fridays are good to trade. Otherwise, not. And that's all there is to it. Because it's the end of the week. What can price do on a Friday? Basically, on a Friday, your weekly candle is gonna look like this, almost completed. All this liquidity, all the program has been executed. So mostly you're gonna be trading this small wick over here. This was bigger, but you don't know when it started. So yeah. Same with NFP. NFP, everything that is happening. I like NFP wicks because you have a lot of high impact news. So the price is gonna move a lot. You're gonna have big daily ranges. But everything that is happening throughout the week, it's basically programmed to prepare the delivery for Friday, because you're gonna have a big 1 minute candle or two big 1 minute candles. They can just take everything out. So what I'm thinking, about is we take today all time and tomorrow all time high, and then we're preparing to come back lower. But yeah, we're very bullish. We're very bullish. So I was just trying to look at Nasdaq. Yeah, I'm not gonna trade anymore. I'm happy. But 849 is in place, as I said before. 849 is the target. We traded inside this 5 minute fair value gap. That's why we had that big candle. Inside this breaker, this is a breaker 781. Low, high, low, low, higher, high. So this was a buy as well. If you're late to the party and you want to attack 849. That's about it. NFP, you can call it not for professional. Not for professionals. You need a lot of experience to trade it, and even with my 6 years of experience, I'm still not trading NFP because I've been trading Nasdaq for the past 3 years. How often such profitable days happen? 3 times a month. Big range days where everything is going 3 to 4 times a month. And this is something that I'm trying to work on. Basically, when I'm noticing this type of liquidity being taken to the downside, while we have 3 relative equal highs plus another 3. Like when you're seeing this type of instances, now I should be heavy long here. Like as the price is building up and I see at the open that we're above here I should have just added, pardon my French, my ass off and be full on. But we have a small account. But yeah, no more than 4 times a month you can have some days like this. And here, this was the 10 o'clock candle, which is the silver bullet, as they call it. This was a buy here as well. The body is traded in the upper portion of this fair value gap right here. You buy anywhere here, your stop loss is here, and you just wait for 781. Yeah, yeah. And we came back, and this is another small fair value gap here. This is actually the first presentation fair value gap. No, this is the first one, which was a breakaway gap. Oh, no. Yeah. We trade beautifully here as well. We were trailing just above this candle's low. That's it. Let's go home and be happy about today. 264. Probably I'm going to be charged another $30 on commissions. I had a fight the other day with guys in the chat. See ya tomorrow. Thank you as well for being here. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening. I hope I can say the same about myself and just watch, but let's see. Maybe. I don't think there's gonna be much to trade tomorrow if we take all-time highs on ES, because that's the only reason we're still bullish right now. After all-time highs, we're gonna have some very difficult weeks ahead. See ya. Peace.